Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. Last time we went through the Barrens and got our red Dragoon spirits stolen. And we need to head to Denal to get more information, both on that and see if we can find any leads about Lloyd. So let's go. Man, when they said the Flower City, they sure weren't kidding, were they? Thank God. What? You don't look like bandits. Your clothes are so filthy that at first I thought you might be. Think about it, we also haven't done laundry, so... It's not that bad. What's going on here? One of the Sacred Sisters of Mille Ciseaux. Sorry, that's the best you're gonna get out of me. You have such a pretty face, don't you? Uh-oh. Man, these guys are just full of class, aren't they? Oh, hey, that guy looks familiar. Please continue if you don't mind dying. You know, say what you want about Lloyd, but dude's a good talker. He's also incredibly strong. Shall I continue? It's Lloyd, of course. Who else would it be, right? Wink, the Sacred Sister of Mille Ciseaux. Interesting. So yeah, kind of a weird thing about Lloyd, huh? You know, he's obviously doing some pretty sinister stuff, and we're out to stop him, but he still takes the time to stop by and, you know, help random passersby, so it's a weird little characterization there. Now if I'm not mistaken, yep, and here we've got another Stardust. Not too much to collect into now, there's actually only one other, but we'll of course be getting them. Yeah, sure, whatever you say. I think the flowers hate them too. That's how you know you're bad, even the flowers hate you. Half year ago, when have we heard that? 6 months, huh? Wish there were no gangs. I hope somebody helps us. What are the odds that we're gonna be the one helping at some point, right? So I might as well check out all the other places here. And this is, of course, the area where we just were. And for the person to save the life, Sister Wink. Well, coincidentally, so am I. If you get any leads, you want to help? Have you heard the name Sister Wink? Well, I just have. Yeah, but, you know, I guess in terms of plot, Dart and the others don't. So, of course, some more buildings here, ends and clinics and whatnot. This looks like it is the latter, so we don't need it. But don't really. I mean, I guess we could kind of use an inn. Hashel's hurting a little bit. Save us from having to use healing potions and all that, you know? Alright, another store here. Oh, looks like we got some action. Tut! And that's it. Are you robbing this guy, really? Man, the gangs are just everywhere. I mean, I guess the good news is it probably won't be hard to find these guys if we want to get our Dragoon spirit back. Woman at item shop, can you buy something to help me? Well, now I feel obligated. Healing potion. Well, my inventory's full, lady, sorry. Rave Twister, that's a good name. Sorry, I'd buy something, but I literally have no room. I don't know. You've got the hair. You've got the spiky hair to be a JRPG hero, so why not? Yeah, maybe the weapon shop. We can help them out this way. They seem to be husband and wife, so... silver vests, which, yeah, we already gave to Rose, but sure, you know, just because I feel bad. We'll also give Rose a tiara. I'm sure she'll love that. Oh, did I equipped it with... She rejected it and put it on Shauna instead. Oh, there we go. Alright, you happy? I spent some money. Try to guilt trip me with the please buy something and help us. Alright. Excuse me, can I get through there, please? Thank you. The best day for laundry. Well, at least someone's positive in this town. Oh, I wish I could wash away the scum in this city, too. Yeah, I know how I feel. Alright, well, that's it for this place. Let's turn back around. Check out the big building here. And kind of like in Fletz, this big building up here is another church. This one looks interesting. I kind of like the other one better. A little more of an island feel as opposed to this is very floral, but, you know, it's still good. It's been 1 month since we reported the damage. Nothing happened and nobody came. Well, you know. Knighthood of Tiberoa, huh? Sea dragons in the sea. I know a thing or two about dragons. Lord, please help us. Yeah. Looks like you guys kind of need it. I like the guy just snoozing over here. Pichu Pichu. Pichu Pichu. What? That must be like a Japanese thing. Like that's how they depict sleeping or something, like making sleep noises. I don't know. Endure the hardship, overcome the sorrow. Wait for the day when flowers bloom in our hearts again. Take care of each other and get through this. I don't know. I guess they need all the help they can get, right? A little bit of inspiration never hurt anyone. Alright, so it's probably the inn up there. We don't really need to see it. Let's check out this house. Oh, hello. Having a wedding soon. It's possible to have a talk with the Garricks. I like how we have to preface everything with, don't worry, we're not bandits. So let's see what's going on. Mentioned something about a wedding. Lynn talking with the Garricks. So you can kind of put it together, but get a better description here. It all started this morning. Finished my errands and came home. Lynn was gone. In his letter, it says he's going to persuade the gang to pull themselves out of Danao. I'm supposed to wait for him at home. Did he have spiky hair? That's really all that's important. Left a letter, huh? Show this letter to the mayor. He might do something to help. The mayor is Lynn's father. Well, it's probably a safe bet. Yeah, so of course we'll take ownership. Take the letter from Lynn. Yeah, so serious times, but you know, this Lynn seems to be after sort of the same thing we are, so, you know, it seems like sending out a search party or something, just helping him in some way would also be to our benefit, so definitely we want to look into it. Oop. Like this, the lady tries to walk and then the bandit comes out and she turns around. I would like to go over there, but there's a scary person there. Okay, it's not that. Here, I'll talk to him. Tell you what, I will stand in the way, okay? Look. Okay, go. Behind. Nope. Just go behind me. I'm like in between you. Alright, try it again. One more time. Let's go. Come on, lady. Alright. Going. And turns around. It's weird. You can, and then he comes out like, oh wait, no, I missed. You can sort of break the scripting there, but they still don't go by. Bow? Really? That's interesting. About you. I won't let any suspicious people pass through here. Alright, well, see ya. I guess I'll pass through. I'm not a bandit, really. So this is apparently the mayor's house. Seems like a good place for it. Up above everything. Also a relatively large place. I don't think there's really anything too big in here. Here's the butler. Yep, and now we get shown in. Yeah, it's hard to tell whether he's brave or stupid, right? As the mayor, I don't want to know. We want to be involved in this. We have, yeah, we've got a personal stake here already. Gang took something very important. So let's see if we can get a little more background info. From the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Ooh, that sounds like fun. We don't know anything about them other than that. Well, it's more than we had before, I guess. Nobody can come back once they enter the valley. Well, apparently they can. Yeah, and also Lynn went there, so I have some faith, man. Yeah, that probably wouldn't work. But, of course, let us do it. Like, we're here, we're traveling adventurers, right? Alright, so there we go. Looks like we've got a plan. We'll fight against the gangs. We've also instilled some fight into the mayor here. Don't know how much people trust my word, but I'll do the best I can. Well, that's all you can do. Cool. Alright, so maybe things will get better a little bit. But obviously we'll need to drive them out for it to be, you know, completely better. And of course some stardust in the dishes here. I probably shouldn't be eating that. It doesn't sound healthy, but, you know, fair enough. Alright, so now at least we have a plan of action. And, okay, this already seems like an interesting character. Uh-huh. Is this kid dreaming or what? Yeah, really. Ooh, that was a pretty slick uppercut, though. Now I know who you are. Think you can get away with it? Let me see. I think so. It's funny, he says a little something about the bandit. She shows just a little bit of confidence and they go running off, right? Nope. No need for smashing here. Platinum hair, same as Lloyd, huh? The rest is different. Thanks, Haschel. I never would have guessed. No, we're also not one of your groupies. Meru, the best dancer in Danao, huh? And we don't have time for playing with a kid. Yeah, she's got a point. People in the city are all chickens. Well, that's kind of a harsh way to put it. Like, that's a lot to ask, you know? I don't think that's the only reason they didn't take you seriously. Gonna go with us? I don't know about that. Yeah, just leave her alone. Let's go. Yeah, you cannot go through such a Mel of a Hess kind of place without, like, just censoring herself there in a very strange way. Without a person like me who's totally knowledgeable and totally pretty. Need the permission of the king just to enter the valley. Huh. Well, I guess now we know that. No way, are you kidding? We can't take her. Like, come on. Oh. Now she's throwing a tantrum. This is why you can't come with us. And then Dart becomes a big old softy. Oh well, you can come. Sure, why not? Just come along. Notice that was actually the other option in the dialogue tree, so it's literally impossible to refuse her. Yeah, so, I mean, it is true. We can trust her intentions, and she seems to at least know a little bit about the place being from here, so. Beautiful dancer Meru and friends form a posse for dealing with the Garrett gang. So, like it or not, Meru joins us. Is she actually, like, in the party at this point? Probably, I would say so. Yeah, there she is. There's Meru. So, we're not going to be using Meru for the time being. Again, it's one of those things where without a Dragoon Spirit, she's not very useful to us. I don't think her stuff is that high. A double smack with 100% damage, and I think her attack is fairly low. Let's see, 46, yeah. You know, even with the power rest, she's not making up that much. Hashel's got 74. Meru will become useful for certain reasons later, mostly because her speed is incredibly high. But, you know, speed isn't really that important to us right now. I'd rather just have the raw damage. So Meru's going to be sitting out for a little while, but as much as it pains me, we will probably be seeing her sometime later. So we need to get to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, but in order to do that, we need to get permission from the king. So I got a couple different things to do, but obviously getting permission from the king takes priority. And unfortunately, we have to walk back through the barrens to get back to the town, but that's no big deal. We'll have a couple battles along the way, but, you know, nothing too terrible. Go down the winding path. And in case you were wondering, the Valley of Corrupted Gravity is down that left path, but of course we are not heading there just quite yet. Still got some stuff to do first. Alright, another new enemy here. The lizard guy we have seen before. However, this is an arrow shooter. Let's not let him do anything, shall we? Down he goes. Doesn't have too much defense. You can see Albert was doing 388 to him, which is fantastic. But, you know, not too much defense, not too much health. I don't really think he's even that annoying. It's probably just regular physical attacks, so, you know, no need to worry about him too much. Just a regular enemy. Run away! Probably a smart idea. However, that probably robs us of his experience and drops, so not like it was much, but too bad. Alright, let us continue. I'm still curious about that big skeleton up there. And you notice how quick the encounters are on this screen. When we were going up there the first time, you know, we sidetracked once and still only, like, almost got through without an encounter, so. I was also betting that there were going to be new enemies here, which is why I completed that sentence. Nothing too special, a new type of, like, bug bee thing, so no big deal. Again, the evasion's probably high. Nice. So yeah, it probably has high evasion, but, you know, low everything else, so. Take every opportunity we can to get Crush Dance up another level. And same with, I'm just gonna call it Fairy of Sticks, because that's a better name. Like, I get Flurry of Sticks, but it's not really a flurry. It's really only one hit. Like, a flurry would imply a bunch of, like, really fast hits. And Fairy of Sticks makes more sense mythologically, so, you know, that's the one we gotta go with. We'll just ignore what he says. Okay, where am I? This way. It's a little, I got a little confused, like, am I going up? Okay, still going around. And you notice we have one more encounter before we leave, just for good measure. So, yeah, it's definitely the case. It's undeniable that whenever you run, like, backwards through this place, you have basically double the encounters. So it's a weird system that way. I'm not quite sure how they handled all that, but I guess it's not super important to us right now. So we're going back to Fletz. This time we need to find access into the castle, and as you may have guessed, Fester is going to be our best bet, because he's the one with connections. So here we are again. This scene looks a little familiar. Even, like, we didn't tell Meru, hey, by the way, this is the King of Serdio, but she seems to be handling it fine. I'm not going to reveal my identity. Yeah, I guess that's maybe for the best. So yeah, unfortunately, we're not just going to march up to the gate and say, hey, look, this is the King of Serdio, let us through. So it looks like Fester is out at the moment. I'll be back in a while. All right. Well, you know, when all else fails, let's check out the bar. Also looking to meet someone here. Yeah, here we go. You may remember this character from a very brief encounter earlier. I want to hear about Stardust, not just stars. Hey, I can tell you about Stardust. I've got 25 of it. If I don't know about it, nobody knows about it. So don't you want to talk about something else? Hi, I'm here. Yeah, so if you don't remember Martel here, I don't know if we're going to mention it or not, so... Yeah, but if you don't remember Martel, we actually bumped into her while we were in Bale. And remember, she was the one with the crying baby, like, don't shout, you'll wake the baby. And it was kind of rude and weird and awkward, but yeah, there we go. So... yeah, I guess she was just in a little bit of a hurry, but, you know, just gotta talk about Stardust. I think probably the first person in this entire game that's even brought up Stardust. We've just been collecting them for nothing up to this point. So Stardust is a miracle stone, and if you collect them all, your wish comes true. Well, that sounds good. So why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Why would we do that? Give you something rare, huh? I don't know, wouldn't we rather have our wish come true? That sounds better to me. Alright, so she's gonna stay in the bar for a while. If we want, we can go ahead and talk to her and turn in what we've got. And yep, we've got plenty. So we gave 27 Stardust. And we're gonna get a couple rewards for this. We get both the physical ring and the amulet. And I think the deal is you get a reward every 10 Stardust, so we're actually well on our way to our third reward as well. So let's check out what we've got. Both of those things sound like accessories to me. So let's see. Physical ring. This one's interesting. Raises maximum HP by 50%, which is quite a lot. But, you know, again, this is one of those things that kind of scales by, you know, since it's a percentage, you know, raising 500 HP by 50% isn't too much. But raising a few thousand HP by 50% is a lot more. So it's one of those things that we're, you know, probably not going to get much use out of at the moment. And the amulet doubles maximum MP, which, who really cares, honestly. So that might be nice if you're coming up on a boss fight. You know, you want to give it to Albert for Rose Storm or something, but for general use, we're not going to get too much out of it. We don't have such a cocktail. No, it's not a drink. I don't know what you have in mind, but just chug a lug up and forget about it. We're not that kind of bar, yeah. You have to ask the king. Yeah, we kind of already knew this, but, you know, gotta talk to the chatterbox some more, I guess. Alright, so, again, pretty much our only connection with the royalty at this point is Fester. Remember, he said he was, I think he said a governor to Princess Lisa. So, let's check out where he is. He's in one of these shops. I'll just give that to you straight away. I don't remember which one. It appears we guessed incorrectly. So, let's try the jewelry shop. It seems like a place he would go anyway. He likes shiny things. And they had like a model of the solar system. Nope, he is not here either. Okay. He may be somewhere else. I guess we'll have to look. I don't think he might just be up here. Nope, guess not. Maybe he is in the other shop. I didn't think I was pretty sure he was in one of those two. I wouldn't imagine he'd be in the weapons shop. That'd be weird. No? Well, where is he? Fester, we need you here, buddy. Actually, I think our first step, this may be what I'm missing. I think our first step is to just go up there and ask. Without, you know, Fester is nowhere to be found. So I think we weren't supposed to figure that out yet. So yeah, I'm pretty sure our first course of action is we need to just go up there and try to get in. So we'll do that. Although you can probably guess how much success we'll have. Hey, can you get out of our way, please? Giant gatekeeper. He's pretty large when you think about it. I mean, if you consider Dart is probably average height, right? You know, 6 foot or so or whatever. This dude is easily like 7 foot something. Nope, that's not gonna work. You can't enter the castle by doing that. Yeah, come on. You know he's trying to keep that secret. You're pretty. There you go. Quick, run by him. He's out of the way. That was a little bit creepy, but alright. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get in using brute force or anything like that. Let's just retreat for now. Oh, finally, you're leaving. So he gives a little hint there. Come back if you find someone to vouch for you. Albert mentions Nello. Ashel mentions Caffey, but I don't know why none of them thought of Fester. Like, come on, that's the obvious choice here. Okay, so now we should be able to... I think he's actually in the jewelry store. Ah, of course not. Oh, there you are. Fester, we have been looking everywhere in this town for you. If I curtail food, don't do that. You gotta eat, man. I'd like to say I can help you, but I'm a little busy now. What, you're shopping? You've got time. I need some materials on stars for my research. Well, alright. So do we wait a bit? No, let's follow him around. So you may think, let's look in the other shops, but actually, pretty sure we can just go up here. Yeah, Fester is up here in this little market. No, we run into each other again. Yeah, total coincidence, right? I guess you're the only person we can ask. So, you know, you may be able to talk to Nello at this point. You may be able to talk to Caffey, but... Fester is going to be our best bet. So, I guess we've explained to him what's going on. We're thinking of venturing into their hideout. Need to talk to the king. So, Fester's a good dude. He's going to help us out. I have a side business in addition to being an astronomer that lets me freely enter the castle. So we get a choice here. This doesn't matter other than making you sound like you just don't understand. He's a governor. He told us that before. He's not actually like from royalty or anything. But we got it correct. Although, as Mara says, I guess that is a little more boring. The truth though, you can't just go stretching facts, you know? Alright, so we get to follow him. I am actually manually walking here, using the direction pad instead of the analog sticks. You could also tilt the sticks gently, but, you know, I'd rather just... It's not like it matters. You can run. I'm just being picky to make it look correct. Well, that looks nice. I like that view. Alright, inside of the Twin Castle, I see a save point. I don't think we can get to it right now, actually. I'm pretty sure Fester expects us to... well, now I'm... okay. Yeah, he expects us to follow. I just want to save my game, man. Alright, fine. I think I walk just a little bit faster than him. But that's fine, because he has a more direct path. So yeah, if you try to go anywhere else in the castle at this point, obviously Fester will just say, no, you can't go that way. Alright, hey look, it's the king. I like this king. This is a King Zio or whatever. I think I have some problem with my eyes. I see many Festers. He's sort of this, you know, he's kind of the jolly fella. You know, he's not super quick on the uptake, but you know, it took him a while to realize there's only one Fester, so if that says anything about him. Also, this is a recurring theme. We're gonna leave out the E on the word valley a lot. It's actually a little comical how many different ways they misspell a Valley of Corrupted Gravity. So he mentions Lynn came to him. Seems being a daredevil is becoming trendy. Well, we're not doing it for that reason. Yeah, we're not going there for a picnic. Alright, and we get a pass for the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. It's a little bit of a long item name. But, you know, at least it's descriptive, I guess. So once again, it's late already. I think time passes faster in this continent than it did on Serdio. It was almost never nighttime in Serdio. Except for probably every time we went to Helena. I'm not sure. So Princess Lisa's studies are going very well, and he doesn't really have another excuse to go, so... Hey look, we have free roam. Fester can't tell us where to go anymore. Let's try to go in here. Oh, that's the royal dining room. We can't go. Okay, well, let's go this way. Oh. No one's allowed here. Okay. Well, then let's go here. No. So yeah, you can tell our way is pretty limited for the time being. And there's actually, I think if we check this, yep, not a chip from the statue, it is Stardust. And I don't think we can really go anywhere else, yeah. So, bedroom in here. This is pretty much the only place we can go. This is kind of the guest room. But before we do that, I think I'm just going to leave it off here. And next time we will rest at the castle, and then assuming all goes well, we will be able to head to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, take on the Garrix, and hopefully get our Dragoon spirit back, save Lynn in the process. We got a lot of things to do, so we will get right on that next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.